Okay, so with Oakley, we are going to expand on working on his loose leash walking skills and his sit stay. If you ask him to sit and he lays down, you don't have to correct him or pull him back up into a sit or anything like that. If it's something you want to work on, if he lays down, just take a treat and lure him back up and say good sit and reward him then. So we are going to really introduce the heel command, and if he leaves our space, so he needs to be on the left hand side right by your left thigh. If he leaves that space, we are going to say no and give a little tug of the leash upwards. So it's really important that the collar is nice and high. If it's already on him snug, what you can do is grab a little piece of his extra neck fat, pull down, and with the other hand pull up on the collar. Do that with the chin as well. So you'll do it behind the ear, or behind the ears back here, and then under his chin, making sure that collar is nice and high and snug, allowing one finger underneath the collar. So we're gonna get started. I'm gonna tell him heel. Good job. Heel. As you're walking with him, no, heel. You'll reward every few steps, so you don't have to count your steps, but every 10 to 20 steps you'll tell them good heel. Good heel. You can even do every 5 steps or so. Good heel. So the leash is primarily in my right hand, so my left hand can give the treats. Good heel. This keeps him where I want him on my walk. Good job. Good heel. Now obviously when you're outside, he'll have more distractions. You gotta chew him. You good? Okay, choked on a hot dog. Heel. Good job. So when you're outside, you'll have more distractions. So I suggest starting in a lower distraction environment first, then working your way outside. Like maybe in a garage or in a driveway. Sit. Then start working your way down the sidewalk. It's not about how far you go on your walk, it's about the quality of the walk, making sure he's with us. So if he's super food motivated with his regular dog food, you can mix that in with his treats. That way you can give him more, even though it's not a higher quality treat like a hot dog or cheese or anything. He still gets paid, and it's about the quantity then versus the quality. Good job. So now we're gonna start making his sit stay a little bit stronger and adding a little bit more distraction and duration. Free. So I'm gonna put him in a sit. Sit. If he sits right away, no need for upward leash pressure. If not, we pull up on that leash. Good sit. I'm gonna walk a circle around him, but before I just do that without helping him, I'm gonna put a treat right above his nose. So I'm actually touching his nose, and then as soon as I complete the circle, I reward. So now that I've shown him that, sit. No, so he got up. We fix with leash pressure. We do it until he gets it right. Sit. No. And a lot of times dogs aren't totally comfortable with us going behind them. Sit. Good boy. No. Oh, so close. We'll do it until he gets it right. Sit. Good boy. Free. Good job. So he did it right that time. And you don't have to make it a super slow circle because that's adding that duration. You just want to do that little distraction, end it on a positive note. Good job. Sit. We'll do a little distance this time. Sit. You can even drop the leash. Nope, but if he gets up, we have to hurry back and put him in a sit right about the same spot he was just in. Sit. Good. So, sit. If he lays down instead of sitting, so we're working on sit stay, not down stay. Good sit. Good boy. Sit. sit, good, sit. I'm going to do a couple of short ones. That way he knows sitting is better than laying down. Sit. And again, if he lays down, I'm not too concerned about it. Unless you want to get him in some sort of competition obedience. But as long as he's in a stay, free. Good job. Now, if you wanted to practice down stay, he has to stay in that down until you tell him to get up. He's not allowed to sit up. To fix that, you would just pull the leash down a little bit and get him back into a down. So your homework for this weekend, work on your loose leash walking. Start introducing a little bit of a distracting environment, so maybe up and down your sidewalk a little bit or around the block. Nothing too crazy. Also, I want him to sit at all doorways. So when you're ready to go for your walk, instead of him just walking in front of you, have him sit, reward, open the door, reward again, free, go through the door together. Free means, all right, we can go through the door, then immediately start working on that heel. That way he's doing what he should. Since he is a young puppy, I'd like you to keep treats on you at all times. That way, if he does something good like this on his own, reward that, encourage that behavior. If you do that enough, he's going to just automatically do the right things because he's had a positive experience doing them. So have fun, stay consistent, and we'll see you next time.